Hey, what's going on? We are back at the Pig Trail, and it's time to talk recruiting with Otis Kirk from Hogville. Of course, Otis here with Pig Trail Nation as well. Otis, let's talk about Kelly Bryant. Kind of update us on where he is in terms of the decision process.
Well, you know, he's at Auburn this weekend. He had a 4.5, 5-hour in-home meeting with Arkansas this week on Thursday, and he's going to make his decision Tuesday, which is Chad Morris's birthday. It's his father's birthday. You know, it's a busy day for him,
yeah.
But he's going to make Arkansas, Auburn, Missouri, you know, North Carolina, or, you know, some school very, very happy. But I think it's going to probably be Arkansas or Auburn. I guess Missouri's in there, but I think it's going to be one or the other. He's at Auburn this weekend, and that's always big to get that last visit.
Sure.
It'll be interesting, though, what Auburn tells him about Jared Stidham, because, you know, they do have a pretty good junior quarterback, but I've heard he may go pro, so we'll see if that's true.
Right.
But that's what I've heard. I think it would be a mistake on Stidham's part, but that's not for me to decide. You know, Jared can make his own decision.
Sure. You know, we talk about how there's a lot of D linemen in this class for Arkansas, and one D lineman has decommitted. Carl Williams out of Lufkin, a defensive tackle. A reason behind that, just kind of you know, the short story behind that, why he decided to decommit.
Well, I think, you know, I think he's looking at several things. Maybe one, taking a look at, maybe he feels like he committed too early. He committed back in, you know, early in the summer. He took a official visit here in June, committed in July. I think one thing, he's going to look at some schools, the Big 12 and some of those schools. He visited Arizona before he visited here. But, you know, and as good as Carl is, and I'm not downplaying, and that wasn't a deal like they told him to look elsewhere. I'm not trying to say, but what I'm saying is, that may turn out to not be a complete negative for Arkansas, because what that does, you got to remember, they still got 8 defensive linemen committed. That frees up a scholarship that could go to a running back, an offensive lineman, linebacker, or someone in the secondary. And they need help at all. They've got one running back committed, but how many? You know, one left already, and there's rumors that some more could be leaving. So you've got to cover yourself there, because that's a position. But more than that, just linebacker right now, they have one linebacker committed in the class. And as good as he is, you need more than one. So I think right now they could turn that into a positive.
Let's talk about the offensive side of the football in particular, because a couple guys are going to make their official visits that are Hog commits this upcoming weekend. KJ Jefferson, who won a Mr. Football Award in Mississippi. You and I had an opportunity, actually our Pig Trail Nation crew in general, I should say, had an opportunity to see KJ in Mississippi a few weeks back. TQ Jackson, wide receiver from Jefferson, Texas. What about these guys and what they could bring to Arkansas?
Well, you know, both those are two kids that play obvious needs positions. You know, they've got one quarterback in the class so far. You know, KJ is a true dual threat quarterback. That's something that Chad Morris is wanting to go to. And then, of course, TQ is a kid that I think can come in and play immediately.
Right.
If people haven't watched his film, need to do so, because, you know, you can look at his, well, he's 3-star or whatever. That I don't care. Look at his film, you know, and you've got some very good receivers coming in. And as Chad alluded to, in fact, to Mike Irwin's question the other day about the receivers, they need some impact receivers.
Oh, yeah.
And they're getting 4 in this class so far. And so I think that's good. And then you've got 2 offensive linemen from the JUCO ranks that are coming in on official visits next weekend. MYRON Cunningham is 6'6", 300. Chibusi Nwana, and I probably
that was pretty good.
He's 6'8", 320 pounds, and if he says I mispronounced his name, I'll say yes, sir. I'm sorry.
That is recruiting with Otis Kirk. Back with more after this.